Ray here from Two Gaming Girls. In today's video, we're going to look at the builds for our second bundle in the Magic set. This is the Ancient Magic bundle. It has several builds in it. We'll start with the Ancient Spring of Life, move on to the Ritual Ruins, the Magic Fairy Fountain, the Sword in the Stone, and then we'll finish up with some various simple statue builds. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe and leave us some comments. So here we are at our Ancient Spring of Life. This is made out of various stone blocks. And I think with the vines and the flowers, it came out pretty nice. We have the little glowing eyes. And of course, our actual Spring of Life, it's flowing out of the water and it's mineral water. So we are healing, thus the Spring of Life. Along the side, just to break up kind of the edging, we have some vertically placed slabs. And along the back is a full wall of limestone, and it's done this way so that you can either put this inside of a mountain, or you can leave it freestanding for someone out in the world to find. And speaking of finding things out in the world while you're wandering, let's move on to our next one, which is our Ritual Ruins. So our Ritual Ruins was something we did in one of our daily builds. We did a couple different days of this build. It's one of my favorites, mostly because of this right here, our invisible bridge. Looks like you can't cross it, and then you just gotta take a leap of faith, Indiana Jones style, and you just walk across our invisible bridge. I'll let you figure out how that works. If you weren't here when we created it, it'll be a surprise when you try to build it. You can jump across, and I just almost missed that, but you can actually jump across just fine. Let's try that again. There we go. So you can jump across, or you can walk across this bridge over here, and you can have this little pathway travel out as far as you want. You can do more with the corners over here and decorate it, but I'll let you kind of see all of that. There is a secret compartment in this build, so I'm not going to tell you where it is. If you watch the daily builds, you know where it is. If you did not, it is an adventure for you to find. I would say if you come up to the altar, you'll get a little message that says, this altar looks a little strange to you. There's strange cracks along the edges. Could there be something hidden within? Maybe a hidden switch will open it. So you're going to have to find that hidden switch that our mage, our seated mage, I can't talk. Seated mage is standing and guarding. So this is the build that you guys voted on. We had a standing mage, but now we have the seated one. I can actually say that now. And I hope you enjoy this one. Again, it was a lot of fun to make. I might do an update to this build later where if you try to cross this bridge, it crumbles and you fall down. And it's actually the invisible bridge that you do need to cross. But for now, this is our Ritual Ruins. So we're here at our Magic Fairy Fountain. You can see them if you look very closely, floating and twinkling all about. They seem to really love this fountain. I'm not really sure why, but my suggestion is that this is probably the fountain you want to come make your wishes at. Maybe they will actually come true. So the design is the same on all sides, and if you're wondering what the fairies themselves are made out of, it is galactic grav chambers with seeds floating about. Some of you have probably already done that before, but they're just floating about, and from afar you get that nice twinkly fairy look. Alright, on for our next build. One of the most ancient magical stories of all time is, of course, the Sword in the Stone, so we had to have that in our set. We've got 4 guys, 4 statues, bending down on a knee, holding up this platform which the sword is stuck in. So down here at the bottom we have our floor. We've used this design kind of in a number of our builds in the orb tower if you watched that. It's also on the base of the fountain that we were just at. Forgot to show you that. The fountain has a few more designs in it than this one, but it's still got that kind of mix, and Tam's Magic School will also have that kind of mix of textures in the floor. Then the roof is, or the roof down here is pretty standard. We're going to fly up and see if we can look at that up there. So as you can see, it's pretty basic up here, and the sword of course is sticking through it. and we have a golden sword. So the statues that you see down here are some of the ones that are pretty much part of our next build, which is way up there. Let's see if we can get up there without actually falling. I can't see my little bar, so we'll be winging this. Now this has had its own release video, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. These have been out in the workshop already, but I thought they should go with the magic set. It's kind of why I made them in the first place. A lot of people like this little guy, which I did spur the moment. He's grown on me as well. I think people like this axe one. There's a bowman. And then I think this is probably the one that people are liking the most. Of course, the simple guardian kind of statue. So all of these will have blueprints. This is our little guy from the ritual ruins. And here's our guy from down below. He's holding up, it looks like a pigsy and a log at the moment. And here's the basic design. There is a video, I'll link it in the description, that tells you how to make your own, and you can kind of modify the ones you see here, like this Naga over there. And I think the blueprint may have cut off part of the Naga's weapon, so make sure you add both of those if you do that until I update it. So that wraps up our second bundle in our new magic set. The blueprint links for these ancient magic builds are listed in the description below. The tower bundle will be released sometime this weekend, so please check that one out as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that maybe you found something in it you want to build yourself. If you did, please like, subscribe, or comment. Take care.